सो हाय गाइस, तो आज हम स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं ट्रिग्नोमेट्री, जो कि है निम सेट महाराष्ट्र सीईटी का एक इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ द सिलेबस। तो जस्ट टू बिफोर बिगिनिंग तो मैं कुछ हाईलाइट करना चाहता हूँ। हमारी जो कोर्स है राहुल सर ने जो लॉन्च किया है, राहुल सर उनके लॉन्च किया हुआ ये कोर्स है फाउंडेशन बैच फॉर 2025 एस्पायरेंट्स। पहले हम फोकस करेंगे महाराष्ट्र सीईटी, फिर इसको हम बढ़ा के निम सेट, सीयूईटी, जामिया मिलिया, इन सब के लिए एक्शन कर देंगे। तो आपके लिए भी प्रिपरेशन अच्छा खासा हो जाएगा, ठीक है। हाँ, तो ये है हमारा टीम। खुशहाली मैम है, ये फिर आदेश सर है, निकी सर है और सोनी मैम। तो ये इंग्लिश की फैकल्टी, ये लोग इंग्लिश, लॉजिकल रीजनिंग, खुशहाली में भी मैथ्स पढ़ा रही है हमारे साथ। तो ये सब है। तो हमारी जो सर्विस है, जैसे ऑल सब्जेक्ट वीडियो लेक्चर, मैथ्स, इंग्लिश, लॉजिकल रीजनिंग, कंप्यूटर फंडामेंटल, सब कुछ हम एक साथ पढ़ाएंगे आपको। हम शॉर्ट ट्रिक्स सिखाएंगे, उसके साथ ट्रेडिशनल अप्रोच भी सिखाएंगे, क्योंकि कुछ कुछ जगह जहाँ पे शॉर्ट ट्रिक्स काम नहीं करें तो ट्रेडिशनल चाहिए होगा आपको। तो दोनों को सीखना, कंसेप्चुअल अंडरस्टैंडिंग विद ट्रेडिशनल, और टाइम बचाने के लिए एग्जाम में जैसे आपको 100 क्वेश्चन बनाने होते हैं 90 मिनट में महाराष्ट्र सीईटी में, तो उसके लिए आपको शॉर्ट ट्रिक्स का चाहिए होगा। और स्टडी मटेरियल मतलब हम बुक्स, ये सब जो नोट्स में जो लिखूंगा एक्सेट्रा, सब कुछ आपको प्रोवाइड है, सब कुछ, ठीक है। और प्राइस भी हम कम रखेंगे। तो जस्ट टू गिव माई इंट्रोडक्शन, मेरा नाम है श्रेयांश सर्वर। तो मैंने महाराष्ट्र का जो MCA CET 2023 है वो दिया, उसमें मेरे बने थे 99.93% और मेरा ऑल इंडिया रैंक था 8, ठीक है। तो मैं अपनी प्रिपरेशन जर्नी वो कोर्स में चालू करता हूँ। अभी डेमो के लिए ट्रिग्नोमेट्री का बेसिक्स चालू करते हैं, ठीक है। ओके, सो टुडे वी विल स्टार्ट विद द टॉपिक ट्रिग्नोमेट्री. So trigonometry can be divided into 5 parts as far as the syllabus is concerned. So first is trigonometric identities, then we have trigonometric equations, then we have inverse trigonometric functions, then we have solutions of the properties of triangles, and lastly heights and distances. So if you are preparing for an exam like NIM set, then you have to cover all these 5 topics. But if you want to prepare for Maharashtra CET, Jamia Millia Islamia, or any other exam like CUET, then you can rely upon trigonometric identities and inverse trigonometry and part of properties of triangles. These 3 will be sufficient. Now let us move ahead to the trigonometric identities. So for this demo lecture, I will be covering the part of trigonometric identities. So if we start, then we have to start with the system of angles. Now there are primarily 3 sets, the 3 system of angles measurement, which is sexagesimal system, that is also known as the English system. Then we have the centesimal system, which is also known as the French system, and lastly the circular system, which is the most important section, because here we have we can measure angles by means of degrees and radians. So let us take a glance to the formula. So the formula is that pi radians is 180 degrees. You can also write it as pi c, or pi is equal to 180 degree. So this figures out that 1 radian or 1 is 180 by pi degree. So just by using this formula we can solve some examples. So if someone says that convert 1.2 radians to degrees, so how will you do? You have to use the simple formula, which is 1.2 radian is equal to 1.2 into 180 divided by pi. So this will give 1.2 into 180 divided by 22 into 7. I hope you can understand the calculations. So this would be giving us around like 68 degree, then 43 seconds and 37.8. Similarly, we can take another example, which is, this will be a bit complicated. This is 45 degree, 20 minutes and 10 seconds, that we have to convert to the radians. So what we can do is that 10 seconds, that is 10 by 60 minutes, 1 by 6 minutes. That would give us 1 by 360 degrees. Similarly, 20 minutes will give us 20 by 60 or 1 by 3 degrees. Similarly, 45 degree, 20 minutes and 10 seconds would be 45 plus 1 by 360 plus 1 by 3 degree. So if you just simplify, it will come around 16321 by 360 degree. Now you have to convert this to radian. So it will be like 16321 360 into 180 by pi. So this would go like this, and 16321, so it would be coming around 0.79 radians. So these are two simple examples. However, it is just for the basic understanding. It won't be coming in the exams, but just for the sake of understanding, I taught this part. Now we have the main part from which the syllabus begins, which is the trigonometric ratios. So there are 6 visualizations that you need to keep in mind. So trigonometry is valid only for right angled triangles and largely based on Pythagoras theorem. So what Pythagoras theorem states that perpendicular square plus base square is equal to the hypotenuse square. You can see it, I have already marked. This is the perpendicular, this is the base, which BC, and this AC, this part is the hypotenuse. So perpendicular, base and hypotenuse is defined, and this is the general formula which you have been studying from class 7-8. So first ratio is sine theta. So sine theta can be defined as the perpendicular divided by the hypotenuse. So it can also be written as AB by AC, just for the sake of clarification. Then you have cos theta. It is it is base divided by hypotenuse, which can be written as BC by AC. And then we have tan theta. There is an extra formula which is sine theta by cos theta, which is tan theta. And if you just simplify, it will come around perpendicular by base, or you can also write as AB by BC. So these are the basic identities. Now if you do the reciprocal, just the reciprocal, if you do cosec theta, which is 1 by sine theta. Similarly, you have sec theta, which is 1 by cos theta. And lastly, cot theta, which is 1 by tan theta. So you don't have to learn, just remember these 6 identities, because these are the main ratios, and the crux of the chapter depends on this, the understanding of this part. Now coming to some basic formulae which you have been learning from class 9-10 onwards, which is first is sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. And by the way, this theta is the angle, this angle. Similarly, sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1, and cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. Now you can extend this formula and this one also, because this will lead to two important mode identities, which are let us say sec squared theta minus tan squared theta. You can write it as sec theta plus tan theta, sec theta minus tan theta. So this is one. So this is one. So what I am trying to explain is that if this part is x, this will be the reciprocal, that is 1 by x, so that it gives you 1. So if sec theta plus tan theta will be reciprocal of sec theta minus tan theta. Similarly, cosec theta plus cot theta will be the reciprocal of cosec theta minus cot theta. I have just expanded these two formulas to derive at these two important formula. Now let us see some examples in this regard. So the questions can be like, if cosec theta plus cot theta is given 11 by 2, then how are you supposed to find the value of tan theta? Just using this formula, then you can write as cosec theta minus cot theta, that is 2 by 11. If you just subtract them, then it would be coming around 2 cot theta, that is 11 by 2 minus 2 by 11, which is again 2 into 11 is so it is 117 by 22. Cot theta will be 117 by 44. Then tan theta will be reciprocal of cot theta, which is 44 by 117. So this is a basic example. Let us take another example. If you are given 5 tan theta is equal to 4, and then you need to find the value of 5 sin theta minus cos theta divided by sin theta plus 3 cos theta. So how are you going to do this? So if you just break this one, then tan theta will around be 4 by 5. Now you know that tan theta equates to perpendicular by base. So perpendicular is 4, base is 5. Then the hypotenuse will be 4 square plus 5 square using the Pythagoras theorem. Then it will be 25 plus 16, which is around root over 41. Then you can write sin theta as perpendicular by hypotenuse and cos theta as base upon hypotenuse. So that will be around 5 by root over 41, and it will be 4 by root over 41, and cos theta will be 5 by root over 41. And if you just put these values here,